Hey guys, Warhammer40k here, and guess what time it is? It is time for Tau. We've been waiting for this for a long time. I know I'm really excited about the new Tau release coming out Saturday. I've been able to pull my Tau army out and look at it and realize that I have some issues that I have to correct before I drag these puppies out to a tournament. I've played my Tau in tournaments during 4th and 5th edition both. 5th edition, and did okay. So I miss them. The thing that killed the Tau was the fact that when Blood Angels came out and the Feel No Pain, it was hard to get around that. So things are different now. 6th edition is on. About to get a sexy new codex and some sexy new rules. So plus some new models too, because let me tell you, some of the new models are just phenomenal. The Riptide suit is going to be great. I want 10 of them. You know, I want to field 20 of them. I want to build 1,000 of them. I mean, those things are so badass. You can do so much with them. I'm thinking about a diorama with one facing off against a Grey Knight. You know, Big Walker. You know, them two duking it out or something. That would be so cool. Anyway, take a pan across my army here. What we've got is this is my old Crisis suits. I took them off. They used to have flying stands on. Now they're just in a static pose. But they're all magnetized, you know, and I don't think I'm going to really have to touch up the paint job on these at all. I'm just going to have to probably paint some other weapons because I don't know what weapons are going to be good in this next edition. These are my Forge World suits that serve as my bodyguards, and then my commander suit, which I'll probably use my commander instead of the new commander, because I like this guy a lot better. But he's fully magnetized, so you know, the weapons are underslung. I can put whatever weapons on there I need to, and that'll be sexy. I've got my ships configured. I've got 3 Devilfish with my Hammerhead slash Skyray. I've got all the accessories for them, but of course I never played the Ion Cannon, so I have to go ahead and paint this. But as you can see, I've got it to where you can just switch them off, no big deal. I'm gonna put magnets on them so they're a little bit more steady, and then that'll be that. So I'm pretty happy with my ships and their paint jobs. This, you know, the Skyray part needs a little touching up because I never used it, and but this was my Tau. My Tau are basically urban Tau. They are garrisoned inside of a big city. That's why you don't see a lot of dirt. You know, in the military, when you had the nice assignment, you always had the good equipment, and that's the process for these Tau. They're urban Tau, not out in the woods Tau. Over here, this is going to be my Devilfish for my Pathfinders. I'm going to take a little different tack with this. I'm actually going to do a blue camouflage pattern. Probably will not have a lot of orange on it. I'm going to pop this out so that I can add that new drone in that goes in. But see, like the antennas here, they're magnetized. Oops. I've got the Forge World flechettes and the disruption pod on there, and that's what I'm going to do for that. Here I've got my broadsides. These are my Forge World broadsides. I sold off all my GW broadsides. You know, I really like those models. This little fella right here isn't quite complete, but these two are the ones I always played, because I never really played more than 2 or 3 in a squad. But actually the third guy that was painted up, the dog chewed. So what we're going to do, I'm going to see the size difference between the old broadsides and the new broadsides, and then I'm going to judge from there. You know, I might have to rebase, I might have to, I don't know, do something. I actually have several of these broadsides still in the bag, and what I thought I might do is make a Farsight enclave and use the broadside kits as my Crisis suits. Here we've got my Pathfinders. These were Pathfinders made from Fire Warriors. These were Pathfinders when back in the day, my painting ability wasn't all that great. I think these guys are too dark now. You know, I think they basically, I'm not happy with them. And the new Pathfinder models are coming out, so we'll check those out. You know, we'll check and see. I'll probably replace these with the new models. My Fire Warriors are gonna get repainted. They're getting ready to take the dunk, and they, you know, they've gotten dirty and stuff. It just isn't. I'm not very satisfied with them. We got Piranhas. I don't know how I'm ever going to use a Piranha ever again, because it'll be facing against organization slot against the Flyers and the Pathfinders, and I think I'll be using those over the Piranhas. I don't know. We have Vespids. I've fixed these guys. All their heads were popped off and stuff. I have not used these ever. I would hope that in this edition they're going to be better, but they're also a fast attack slot, so that's a problem. Here I've got some stealth suits that I bought off eBay that I will probably return to eBay and let them go on their way, because I'm painting some new ones, and I'm going to put a camouflage. Basically anything that's got stealth I'm going to camouflage. Here we have my ethereal. Little fella right here is pretty well painted, and I'm going to use them if ethereals are any good. I've got my Shadow Sun. A friend of mine painted this for me. He did a great job. If you actually read the Tau inscription there, that's actually my name. So I think that's great. But whatever clear coat he used is starting to yellow on the model. So the models where they used to be really white are starting to look like a dirty white. And you know, I don't know, there's no way I can fix that. You know, I'm gonna have to rebase them for sure, but you know, the models are starting to look a little dingy. Who knows? I've got my sniper suits here, heavies. I've used them once ever. I hope we get to use them in the next edition. Drones of all types. I know I did see with the stealth suits they had the old style marker drones, which will be cool. We've got the old style shield drones, and I'll show you soon how I made some scratch built shield drones. But I have my Kroot. I'm still very happy with my Kroot. You know, the paint job on my Kroot I'm very satisfied with. I will not change them. I like the way that they're based. I like my Kroot Hounds, and their bases match. These guys, it was a dip job, I know. But they look good. I like them. Very satisfied with them. I have a blue squad, 2 red squads. Ooh, his gun's a little bent. That's for shooting around corners. And I have an orange squad, and his gun's broke. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm pulling them all out, and I'm repairing them, and I'm seeing what needs to be fixed and what needs to be replaced. Krootox, you know, hopefully we'll get the chance to use these in the new edition, because they sucked really bad in the last edition. Over here, you take a look at the stuff that I have, and this is what makes me cry. This stuff has never been out of the bag, but I've got 2 Forge World Piranhas here. These may hit it back on eBay, because like I said, I don't believe I'll be using the Piranhas as much. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 broadside suits, 5 broadside suits that I may convert over to my Oshiba guys, and we'll see what happens. I've got another one of the phased ion array guns, the XV9 suit, and that's Forge World. I've got this Tau battle suit from Forge World, not built. And this one that I bought at a flea market for like, man, it was like 10 bucks. So, you know, you couldn't pass that up, not even on a bad day. But his little arms right here, he just needs a little repair. And then I got this Commander, which is the Chasso, whoever guy, the one with the shield. He's in there. And a bunch of bits. Here's my Barracuda. I'm going to paint that puppy up. And then I also have, this is the Tiger Shark that's unassembled, and I have my other Tiger Shark right over here. Alright, and I have this Tiger Shark, which was an eBay get. And let me tell you, I got a great deal on it. The only thing, it's got the ion cannons glued in the bay where it had the drones that you drop out. I recently opened her up so I could make some repairs. And of course, the guy who owned it before put the block of wood in there, and there were no drones with it. So I'm going to repair this further, and I'm going to keep it in the same configuration. But, you know, would you rather have the railguns on there? I know I would. But that's okay. So I'll have 2 Tiger Sharks. I'll have the Barracuda. I'll have, when it's over, I've got 2 of the flyers on order and a couple of the suits. So I'm ready for Apocalypse. I'm ready for anything. And oh, by the way, on the shelf, I have an Orca. So that's pretty sweet. So yeah, as you can tell, I'm really into Tau. So the focus, basically until the Space Marine Codex comes back out, is going to be Tau. I'm going to do a lot of model builds, a lot of painting. Well, I'm going to show you how I paint. Not necessarily painting tutorials. It'll take me a while to spin back up. I've been out of the game for a while. We're going to do some battle reports. I'm going to play Tau. I'll play Tau with my guard, Tau with my Raven Guard, Tau with just about anything I have. I have Necrons and a couple other armies. So check back here on the 19th Legion for more updates about Tau. You know, if you're not on our Facebook, you should get on our Facebook, because a lot of times if I'm painting and I have a chance to throw up a couple pictures, we'll throw them up on the Facebook page, but not the website. And we're looking in the future to consolidate everything and make it easier. But for sure, there will be videos on YouTube, and for sure, there will be stuff on Facebook. And then we'll be posting other stuff on our blog. So if you're going to be building Tau, leave your comments below. Let us know what kind of force you're going to build. You know, are you getting ready to start your Tau army? You know, what set did you go with? What paint scheme did you have? And let's talk about Tau. So till the next time, we'll see you later. Checking out from the 19th Legion.